Hello ladybirds, it's Friday. Friday, always such an exciting day, isn't it? Now, Friday's challenge in our phonics, first of all, begins with a little game. So you know that we've been enjoying doing some of our phonics play. So again, you can have a go. We've done that the last few weeks. And this time I've got a different challenge for you, which is a flashcards time challenge. So this one is how many points can you score against the clock? Now when you go on, there's a link here for you, and you can hopefully see that link nice and clearly so you can find it. When you go on, you'll see this screen. Now this screen shows you options of what phase to select. So just so you know, at home we have engaged with all of our learning around phase 2. We are currently on phase 3, and those are the digraphs that we're learning. So it might be that you're picking, maybe dipping into phase 2, or it might be that you want to look at phases 2 and 3. That might be quite long. Might be that you just want to focus on phase 3. It does also give you the option that if you notice that your child is maybe struggling with certain ones, then you can pick individual ones as well. You can just tap those in before they start. Then when you go on, you can pick whether you want the 1-minute challenge or the 2-minute challenge. Now, the 1-minute challenge, you might want to do this. Make your score, so say you got 5 points, then see if you could then play it again, see if you can beat your time, see if you can get it, even beat your score, sorry, and do even better. Or it might be you want to do that 2-minute challenge and go for a little bit longer. When you click on one of those, it will then come up onto this screen. You will have down here in the corner, the left-hand corner, you will notice that there is your clock. Now this clock, ladybirds, this is your time, and you'll notice that this little hand, this is going to be going round the clock, and it's going to be going in seconds, so it's going to be going tick tock around the clock, and as it comes round to number 15, it will then be going 15, 10 seconds left, 5 seconds left, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop, time's up. So see how many you can get. If you manage to get your sounds, you can click on the green button. If you're not sure, it does not matter at all, ladybirds. You just click on the cross for now and say, oh, I'm not sure just yet. And then you can always come back to it. See what your scores are. See how many points you can get, ladybirds. Okay, ladybirds. So, which graphemes below show our new our new letters that we've been learning this week together as a digraph? Okay, so which graphemes are showing those new digraphs this week? See if you can spot where our 2 new digraphs are. Oh, Sam's super impressed with you. Well done for spotting them. Now Sam's had a go at forming these, and look, he's done them in colours today, and these are his attempts at writing them. See if you can have a go on your own whiteboard, or again, if you haven't got your whiteboard, it's absolutely fine to use pen, paper. Now your final challenge. Look at these exciting pictures that I've got for you. Now I know that we've been learning about extraordinary people and real life superheroes. One of the real life superheroes and extraordinary people that I can think of are builders. Now builders are so important because builders help to make things for us. So along with people like architects, they help to design houses so that we've got a place to live, and that's so important because think about outside. Imagine if we didn't have builders and we didn't have architects and no one had any houses. We'd all be outside in the winter in the cold, wouldn't we? And it'd be raining, it wouldn't be very nice. So they are definitely big real life superheroes. Now, your challenge here is a construction challenge about thinking about what would excite you to do some making of, and what could your sentence be about your making. And it might be that you can decide first, and then later on you could have a go at doing some making yourself. Now I've picked a few different things here so that you could write about one of the pictures. I have picked some Lego bricks or Duplo blocks you might use, because I know that some of you from our video calls have been sharing your Lego models or talking about them with me, so I thought, well, you might enjoy that one. Now, of course, not everybody has Lego or Duplo, so it's absolutely fine if you don't want to pick that one. You might want to pick something else. It might be that you use some natural materials, because again, a lot of you I know really like going outside, so it might be that things like leaves and little acorns or little scrap pieces of wood that you can find might be something that you want to write yours about. It might be that your construction that you want to do, you want to illustrate, and you want to draw or remove some pencils. Or it might be that you have what we call loose parts play. So it might be that you have little bits of things where they can be so open-ended, they can be whatever you want them to be. So these ones are little bits of wood, little blocks. They might be a little bit like Jenga blocks, but it might be that you want to make something different out of them. Here's a wonderful little house. Now, I'm going to show you my sentence first, and then you can have a go at doing your sentence. Oh, here's my one. Can you see my sentence? Now, I did about Lego bricks because I'm very excited about Lego at the moment. And my sentence is like this. I've done the. Well, look, as I go, I'm going to see if I do notice any of our digraphs from this week, and I'm going to highlight them. So this one, look, I'm going to highlight so you can see it really clearly. So I've got and you might notice that it's not a little one here, is it? The little letter would look like this, but I haven't done the little letter because I start a sentence with a capital letter, so it looks slightly different, but it's still that digraph. So I've got, or in this case, I've got the. Now my sentence goes, the bricks can be a jail. Look, jail. Look, I've got the A sound as well. So, both of our new digraphs have got to sneak their way into my sentence. I've also at the end got a little full stop that you might notice and be able to see here. So this is my full stop. That tells us that the sentence is over, it's finished. You might notice, and these are a bit harder to see, but I've also left some little gaps. These ones are called our finger spaces, and we often say finger space because you can use your finger, and if you were to put it in between the words, you'll notice that when you take your finger off, there's a space that's been left there where there are no letters in that little space, and that's to tell us that this is the word the, and then we leave it so we have a little space so we know that that's its own word. And then we do our next word. So here we've got bricks. Now, when you're having a go at doing your sentence, you might also think that it is just brilliant to be using your phonics. So it doesn't matter in terms of grown-ups at home, doesn't matter if it grammatically doesn't make total sense. If you're using your phonics, then that is even more powerful and even more useful for this age. So here, thinking about my sentence, the bricks can be a jail, it would probably sound a bit better maybe if I said the bricks could be a jail, but could is a very tricky word to write, so I've used the word can, and that's absolutely fine. So I hope you have a good fun thinking about what sentence you want to have go at writing down. Now, to help you with this challenge, you might want to think about whether you have a go with your child writing all of the sentence themselves, sounding it out, and you giving a little bit of support, a little bit like what the Challenge Free challenge would be in the guided writing challenge. It might be that actually you do it as a joint challenge. So you might write one of the words and your child might write one of the words, or you might write some of the sounds within a word and your child might write some of the sounds. That would be like the challenge 2. Challenge 1 might be thinking about your child writing certain letters in the sentence that you want to construct together, and they could join in with certain letters or certain words, and then you could help them forming some of the ones that maybe are a little bit tough at the moment. Nothing like a good bit of teamwork. And finally, just that reminder again to use things that will help you when you have a go at your sentence. So it might be that a sound mat can really help you, or the letter families. It could be that your animal words really help you. Right then, I hope you have a really good time thinking about something fun that you can write down, and then also maybe having a go at making it afterwards. Have lots of fun today, ladybirds. Bye.